So, hello guys, I'm the special guest from Carla, and we are going to answer some questions about the Treasure Island. So, let's start.
For me, the most act of bravery that Jim did was in chapter 14. In this chapter, Jim, when he reached Iceland or land, he started to explore everything for his own, and also started to spy Silver and his men. I think that this was very dangerous, and Jim wasn't afraid of that.
So, I think that an act of brave of Jim was in the chapter 13 when he go to the island without permission. So, I think that he was so brave because it is a very dangerous travel. So, yeah, I think that he was so brave on that decision.
Well, the next question is, imagine that the book has a one chapter. What would you add in the chapter if you were the editor? Well, I would like add more of Long John Silver because he was entertainment character and I liked him. So I will extend more of him. Well, and the last question is, what is the main idea of the book? I think that the book largely is a escape adventure, but centrally themes like greed, a loyal play, and it's maybe the center, the heavy role that the book have. Thanks.
Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about The Treasure Island by Robert Stevenson. When I read this book, I noted that it have a lot of adventure and it is not the common book. It is out of our routine. So I decided to put myself in that adventure, and I take this glass and put some papers inside with questions that you were doing me during I read this book that is really short, so it is good for read when you want to go some place or a travel and things like that. It is a good book. So I am going to take one paper and read the question. Would you recommend this book? Yes, it is really good. It have a lot of adventures and pirates and adventures of pirates, and that's a point for it. It is really good. It's a story about Jim Hawkins that met some pirates, and he put himself in the adventure of found the treasure island. So if you don't like the pirates and adventure, it is not your book, but if you like, it is going to be your book, your favorite book, and it is short, that is a point for it. So I recommend you. The second question is, if you were a character, who would you be? I would be Black Dog. I think that I am a kind person, so when I read a book, I always prefer to be a bad person because I want to put myself in the perspective of another person, of another kind of persons or a different person like me. So that's why I would decide to be my Black Dog. The final question, it says, describe a character in one word. Jim Hawkins in brave. I think that if I were him, I wouldn't decide to go to that adventure. I would stay in my home, in my routine. And I think he's really brave for all the things he passed or all the things he do in this book make him a brave person. So that's why I name him like brave. So it's finished.